Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, young Latino voter, D-Trill, and my boy, Nicky Toys. Shout out Nicky Toys. He said he wanted a J. Cole one, so I did a quick search on Google, found it. Took me all of about 20 seconds, and we're here now. By the way, shout out my barber for giving me what is a semblance of a hairline. I have never had one in my life, and I went to the same doctor that Tory Lanez, LeBron, they bought their hairlines from. This is cheap. I got my hairline cheap, man. It's cool. But all right, anyways, J. Cole. You all know him. You all respect him. And it's time to figure out what his best song is. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't heard every single J. Cole song that's on here. So my apologies. But I got a feeling a lot of the stuff after Sideline Story, which is what I've listened to, is going to be up at the top anyway. So I don't think it's going to have a huge impact. Maybe something from Friday Night Lights, but I don't know. So let's do it. Let us do it. Starting off, let's pick a different color. Actually, no, this is the Ville. This is the Ville color. It's cool. All right, Workout versus Window Pane. Workout is a classic. That was actually the first J. Cole song I ever heard. I will snitch on myself. That is the first J. Cole song I've ever heard, and it was pretty cool. I look back on it, not that good, but it's a banger, and it reminds you of better days. You know what I mean? When you were a kid. So, Workout advances. Rise and Shine versus Everybody Dies. I gotta go Everybody Dies because I feel like that's a song I actually go back to pretty frequently. I like when J. Cole actually aims for the head. I know that's not really his style. That's not his forte, but I mean, hey. It works, so I'm gonna shout that one out. Everybody Dies. I think that's it's the one where he's yelling at the 5-foot rappers. Get exposed standing next to 6'4" rappers. Is he really 6'4"? Hold up. We're taking a quick break from this. We're gonna look up J. Cole height. 6'3". Well, it's alright. I do the same thing sometimes. I didn't tell you. Anyways. Let Nas Down versus Deja Vu. Let Nas Down, obviously. The fact that this is only a 5 seed is pretty crazy because that song is just beautiful from the storytelling all the way down to it. And I think he got Nas on a feature of that song, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. Oh, this is a good one. Lost Ones versus A Tale of Two Cities. So I'm surprised Tale of Two Cities is at a 13, and this is a tough matchup just because it's two different types of songs. Tale of Two Cities is that, like, in essence, if I want to compare it to like another classic album, Tale of Two Cities is like the Good Kid, Mad City, or Mad City in Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I mean? So it's that like that turn up song in the middle that really gets you hype. But Lost Ones just has such a deep and touching story that really goes beyond it. So I got to go Lost Ones. Nobody's Perfect versus Hello. I'm going to go Nobody's Perfect. I just think Missy Elliott on the hook there kind of pushes it over. And I feel like Hello is one of the more lackluster songs on Forest Hills Drive. Even though it's still a good song, it's not something I really jump to. It's probably one of the last ones I jumped to, in all fairness. Runaway versus Farewell. Let's go Runaway. I'm going to go Runaway. Next up, Change versus New York Times. Ooh. I was listening to Change the other day, and I was just appreciating how much, production-wise, how beautiful it is, because that beat is just so dynamic, and J. Cole flows over it, and Ari Lennox in the background singing pushes it over the top. So I like New York Times as well. I feel like that's also a dope song, but I'm going to have to go Change just based off personal preference. No Role Models versus Chaining Day. For me, Chaining Day. Easily Chaining Day. Like, look, I like No Role Models, but I feel like it's that song that's not that good, but it's a little poppy, so everybody plays it. That's what happened with this album. That was the song. Everybody was like, oh, No Role Models, yeah. Well, obviously, first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. That's a classic line. Iconic line. But, hey, Chaining Day is, come on. Yo, Born Sinner has so many good songs. It's insane. Anyways, Simba versus High for Hours. I do like High for Hours. High for Hours is a little bit underwhelming. I'm gonna go Simba anyways. Like, whatever. Immortal versus Too Deep for the Intro. That's tough. That's tough. I'll just do that. I'll just do that. Whoever wins that is losing the semi anyway, so it's fine. '03 Adolescence versus Rich N-Words. This is, I'm kind of surprised. I feel like those two would flip, but they still ended up getting matched up. Rich Gentleman is a pretty interesting song with a pretty interesting dynamic to it. '03 Adolescence has a storytelling thing to it. The one thing that always bothered me about this song, and it's really minuscule, but in '03 Adolescence, like the lead up, like the first 10 seconds of the song, the audio cuts out twice. And I still don't understand like why that is. Maybe he explained it, I just didn't catch up to it, but I'm gonna go Distinguished Gentleman. There we go. All right. I Get Up versus KOD. KOD for me, just because I love that song. I Get Up is cool. But I don't know. I like newer Cole personally. KOD, I love that beat on there too, and I like the flow that he's rapping in. Blow Up versus Ville Mentality. Personally, I'm going Ville Mentality. Actually, no. Hold up. I completely forgot. Like, I didn't like that song. Hold up. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Blow Up. Yeah, I actually didn't really like Ville Mentality that much. Sorry. I don't know. I don't feel like For Your Eyes Only was that. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of that album. So, that's just me. Cold World versus 1985. Let's go Cold World. Cold World. I like 1985. Everybody does. Everybody knows it. But, I mean, you're putting it up against one of the leads for the debut. So, I mean, is what it is. Neighbors versus Can't Get Enough. Oh, that's kind of... Nah, not really. I'm going Neighbors. Just because I feel like I could get more turned up to Neighbors, even though it's telling a different type of story than I can to Trey Songz Hook. Is that Trey Songz? I think it is. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. Crooked Smile versus Apparently. Easily Crooked Smile. I love the TLC sample and the feature on there. I feel like that just the storytelling in the song is perfect. And Apparently is cool, but, when it's up against Crooked Smile, it really has no chance. And Crooked Smile has so much radio appeal when you listen to it, too. All right, we're going to the Jermaine side. Yo, these crack me up every time. The Jermaine bracket. The Blaza. I don't know. I might not be educated on that. Therapy. I don't know. I'm not as much of a Cole head as some people are. I like him, but Dreams versus God's Gift. Yeah, that's Dreams. Let's go. Forbidden Fruit versus Premeditated Murder. I forgot he had a song literally just Premeditated Murder. Yeah, Forbidden Fruit. Grown Simba versus Cost Me a Lot. Let's go Grown Simba. This is where like these like older songs start to get a tad bit blurry in my mind, so they're probably not gonna go that far, but I don't know. All right, Lights Please versus January 28th. Oh boy. I'm gonna go January 28th. Lights Please is pretty cool, but it's a completely different type of song from like what Cole typically does. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just like sing-songy Drake on there, but I don't know. January 28th just had that kind of like flow and essence to it, and it was a really good, I think, second track that really sets the tone for the rest of the album. So I'm gonna have to go January 28th. Fire Squad versus ATM. Fire Squad because he's talking shit in that song. ATM is fire though. ATM is really fire. Yeah, Fire Squad. Who Dat versus Miss America. I'm gonna go Who Dat. Who Dat's just catchy. Like, come on. Who Dat? Like, come on. That's fun. That's fun. Miss America's cool. They won't play it on the radio. GOMD. I know what that means. Versus Head Bussa. I like GOMD just because it says in the hook Madoko's name. I'm Madoko. If you say in your head that he's saying Madoko and then you listen to the song, definitely saying Madoko. So, shout out Madoko. Power Trip versus Higher. I'm going Power Trip. I am going Power Trip. I'm sorry. I'm doing it. Love Yours versus Land of the Snakes. Land of the Snakes at 16? Really? Wow. I mean, Love Yours is going to advance, but, I mean, placement's a little shaky. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make one of these for my own to really like see if I can understand why why there's so much hate for the way some of these are structured. Illuminati versus Saint Tropez. I really like Saint Tropez just because of the horns. I'm a sucker for the horns or a saxophone, any instrument really. I'm a sucker for, but Illuminati is just ruthless, ruthless. Before I'm Gone versus Folding Clothes. Yeah, Before I'm Gone. Yeah, I don't like Folding Clothes at all. Sideline Story versus Is She Gon' Pop. I like both of these songs, but Sideline Story is just fire. Like I can't hate on that. I can't hate on that. They only got Dollar in a Dream 2 and not Dollar in a Dream 3. I'm a little mad about that, so I like 3 best, so I'm gonna put People Know ahead of that. In the Morning versus Wet Dream. Wait, what? Hold up, what's the Drake song that I was thinking of? Lights, Please? Is that not? No. That's the second time I've messed up like that in a second video. I don't. Uh, I don't know. I kind of like Wet Dreams better, low key. I'm gonna go Wet Dreams. Sorry, Drake. Sorry, Drake. That's funny. I gotta stop messing that up, for real. Kevin's Heart versus For Your Eyes Only. Ooh, that one's a little tough because I really appreciate Kevin Hart. I like the Kevin's Heart, just because like I think the techno beat is really unique and the music video kind of played into that, so it was pretty dope. For Your Eyes Only is just a 10-minute soliloquy at the end, and I feel like that's probably my favorite song off that album, if I have to be completely frank. I feel like that wraps up the entire story so well, and the fact that there's so many verses on there really gives it a lot of room to breathe. And I just find it more appealing to listen to than other 10-minute long songs. Like typically I don't want to, but this one, it's like you're engulfing yourself in a story. Now that I talk about it, I kind of have to put For Your Eyes Only ahead. I like Kevin's Heart though. I'm kind of, that would have made a run. That would have made a huge run. I'm pissed. There's always one that always gets me mad. All right, Born Sinner versus Trouble. Yep, Born Sinner. Shout out Fauntleroy. All right, round of 32. As always, there's selections that annoy me, and there's selections you already probably don't agree with. So, let's go. Back to the Dreamville category. Actually, no, I'll start in the therapist category. Absolutely. Simba is going to go ahead of Too Deep for the intro. We're going to put Rich Gentleman ahead of KOD. We're going to put Cold World ahead of Blow Up. And last but not least, we're going to put Neighbors ahead of Crooked Smile. While I like Crooked Smile, I feel like Neighbors is just aged a little better, and maybe just the time that we're in, where it's those kind of really grimy type of beats with like the hard-hitting bass is just more popular. So we're going to go with that. That's that section. There's going to be a winner here that probably has no right being in the Final Four. I just want to say that here. If Kevin's Heart was over here, it'd probably win this whole bracket. I just want to say that. That being said, let's jump to Blaza. I'm doing this out of order, so you're going to have to suck it up. Love Yours versus Illuminati. Oh my God. All right, so Nicky Toys had hit me up, right? And he said, if Illuminati is not in the Final Four, he's going to be pissed. I don't think he expected it to be matched up against Love Yours. So Nicky Toys, I'm sorry. You don't have to keep watching if you don't want to, but I have to. I'm sorry. It's just, Love Yours is better. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right. Before I'm Gone versus Sideline Story. I am going Sideline Story for that one. People Know versus Wet Dreams. I'm going to go with that one from Born Sinner. And For Your Eyes Only versus Born Sinner itself. I'm going to go For Your Eyes Only. Just based off of personal preference. All right, let's go up. Jermaine. Dreams versus Forbidden Fruit. Forbidden Fruit will advance. rather easily, I say, even though I like Dreams, but I just like Forbidden Fruit a lot. Grown Simba versus January 28th. We're going January 28th. That one might go on a run, to be quite honest. Fire Squad versus Who Dat. Fire Squad. Sorry, J. Cole's pop attempts. Nope. GOMD versus Power Trip. I'm going Power Trip. I'm doing it. I just like it. Sorry. I just like it. I don't know. Workout versus Everybody Dies. We're gonna go Workout. Even though I like Everybody Dies, it's just like Workout's just that like the first introduction. It has some sentimental value to me, so I'm gonna have to suck that one up. Let Nas Down versus Lost Ones. I'm gonna go Let Nas Down. That's really tough. That's really tough because I feel like the message in Lost Ones is so good, and I think the execution of trying to capture that emotion in such a tough situation is hard to push over, but I think just the execution of Let Nas Down is just better, personally. So I'm going to go with that, and it's one I go back to more. So, all right, Nobody's Perfect versus Runaway. Nobody's perfect. I love that hook. Nobody's perfect. Hey. All right, Change versus Chaining Day. If anyone just saw me spit, no, you didn't. I'm going Chaining Day. And while I do love Change, and Change actually might be my favorite song on, well, I mean, they got 3, right? Yeah, Neighbors, Change, and For Your Eyes Only. Those are the songs I really rocked with on that album. But other than that, no. All right, so that's the round of 16, come to think of it. I didn't even put that together. Okay, so let's start off in Dreamville. Workout versus Let Nas Down. That's where Workout's time comes to an end. I'm sorry, the song is just not that good. Nobody's Perfect versus Chaining Day. Chaining Day is going ahead. Chaining Day. That's just, it's such a fire song. It's so good. Damn. All right. Simba versus Rich Men. Yeah, Rich Men. Actually, you know what? Nah, Rich Men is pretty good. I would justify putting that all the way through. Cold World versus Neighbors. I'm going Neighbors. All right, so Jermaine. Damn, they really got to work on these. I saw one with Kanye that I'm going to do, but they have sectors like Donda. Like, I know that's his mom's name, but like, anyways, Forbidden Fruit versus January 28th. I'm gonna push January 28th through. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think some of my favorite Cole songs actually just got put down in the beginning just because they had such tough like matchups. It's kind of weird to explain, but they just I don't know. But Fire Squad versus Power Trip. Fire Squad. So now we have a matchup of Forest Hills Drive in Germain down to Blaza. Love Yours versus Sideline Story. I'm going to put Love Yours ahead of that. And then over here, People Know versus For Your Eyes Only. I'm going For Your Eyes Only. All right, so that's your final 8. We're going to get down to the final 4, and we're really going to try to discuss this. Let Nas Down versus Chaining Day. Oh my God, that's tough. Wow. Okay. I said I wasn't going to think about it now, but now I got to think about it. I think both stories are really immersive, but I'm gonna go Let Nas Down. I'm gonna put Let Nas Down. That one's tough. I can't even justify putting one over the other. It's just whatever's hot at the moment, really. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. That's tough. That's a really tough matchup. That one might stick with me. All right, Rich People versus Neighbors. I'm putting Rich Men ahead of Neighbors. Believe it or not, I am putting it ahead. I feel like Neighbors is it's a really good song, but I feel like Rich People has I feel so weird calling it a different name. I can't call it the other name, obviously. I don't call it that name, but anyways, I feel like that one just has a much deeper. I mean, they're both very deep stories. Neighbors is obviously about how his neighbors called the cops on him because they thought he was selling drugs. Um, but I just think the anger that's in that song from Born Sinner. I'm not gonna say the name again, obviously. I just feel like the anger in that just kind of overtakes it. So, January 28th versus Fire Squad. I'm going Fire Squad just because he's really letting off shots on that one, and I think for it depends on what you want to do. If you want to hear bars, you're at Fire Squad. But if you really want to hear like the laid back type of like chill rap that a lot of Cole fans like, I could see people putting January 28th through. But I'm a sucker for trying to rip somebody's head off. So, Love Yours versus For Your Eyes Only. Two very insightful songs, but I'm going Love Yours ahead, and it has to go ahead so that Villuminati didn't die for nothing. So that's a crazy man. I'm sorry, Toys. That's nuts. All right, final four. Let Nas Down, Rich People, Fire Squad, and Love Yours. I think those are four really trademark songs, and the fact that none of them are really lead singles. I think maybe the two from Born Sinner might have been, but other than that, they were just, I don't know, they were great songs. So let's start off on the right here. Fire Squad versus Love Yours. I'm putting Love Yours ahead. I actually don't think that decision is tougher to make than the one I just made in the Jermaine bracket. Just because when you clash two different type of styles and you're attempting two different type of things, I feel like Love Yours really gets you to appreciate what is yours more so than Fire Squad telling it like it is, something like that. I don't know. I think Love Yours takes the cake for that. And Rich People versus Let Nas Down. I'm gonna go Let Nas Down, just off of personal preference. Also, because I don't want to keep saying Rich People, but Let Nas Down, like I said, just so immersive in the storytelling and the structure of the song. You can hear the emotion, and I feel like the instrumental on that album and on that song really nails down that point. So, Let Nas Down versus Love Yours. So, that's a hell of a final. I didn't think Let Nas Down would have this type of run. And I kind of assumed Love Yours would be here, but again, it depends on what kind of mood you're in for, what kind of Cole you enjoy. If you enjoy the storytelling Cole, or you enjoy the Cole that is more mellow. I feel weird picking a winner. This could go either way. So let me know in the comments, whatever you prefer, because I understand fully the other side of it. I'm going to go Let Nas Down. So Let Nas Down, I just covered it. Damn, Let Nas Down is the winner. So, yeah, that is, there's a lot of really good Cole songs that, when you put them up head to head, they have a lot more similarities than I think. And you just think about some of his best songs that are here are the songs where he's telling you a story and he's really sitting you down and putting you in that spot. So, yeah, shout out Cole, man. But Let Nas Down is personally my pick for the best J. Cole song. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Let me know what you would have changed, what you would have kept the same, who I should do next, yada, yada, yada. Like, subscribe. I'm not going to tell you again. I never tell you. I genuinely never tell you because you know what to do. But thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Peace out.